I spent a week auditing 50 local business Google profiles across 5 different industries: plumbers, restaurants, dentists, HVAC companies, and salons. I wanted to know, what actually separates the businesses ranking first from the ones buried on page 2? The patterns I found were consistent, surprising, and completely fixable. Here's everything I found. The setup: 10 businesses in each of 5 industries. In each industry, I selected the top 5 businesses, positions 1 through 5 in the Google Map pack, and the bottom 5, results visible but far down the page or not in the map pack at all. For each business, I looked at category selection, photo count and recency, review count, review response rate, whether they were posting, business description quality, and services section completeness. No business knew they were being audited. All observations are from public Google Business profile data. Finding number 1. The category gap. In 4 out of 5 industries, the top-ranked businesses had more specific primary categories than the bottom-ranked businesses. The plumbers ranking first: not plumber, emergency plumber, drain cleaning service, water heater contractor. The dentists ranking first: not dentist, cosmetic dentist, pediatric dentist, dental implant specialist. The bottom-ranked businesses, overwhelmingly using broad categories: plumber, restaurant, medical clinic. The lesson: specificity wins. Google is matching your category against the specific words people are searching. The more precisely your category matches the search intent, the better your ranking. And perhaps more striking, 80% of the bottom-ranked businesses had 0 secondary categories filled in. 0. All 9 slots blank. Meanwhile, the top-ranked businesses averaged 4.2 secondary categories. Every secondary category is another search term you can win. Finding number 2. The photo decay problem. Every single top-ranked business had photos uploaded within the last 60 days. Every single one. Among the bottom-ranked businesses, only 2 had photos from the last 60 days. 4 had no photos newer than a year. 2 had no photos at all. The gap in total photo count was also significant. Top-ranked businesses averaged 34 photos. Bottom-ranked averaged 7. But here's the more interesting finding. When I compared businesses with similar total photo counts, the one with more recent photos ranked higher. Recency, not just volume. There was one salon that had uploaded 50 photos, but the most recent one was from 22 months ago. They were ranking 8th. A newer salon with 14 photos, all from the last 3 months, was ranking 2nd. Recency beats volume when volumes are comparable. Upload new photos consistently. 2 per week is enough. Finding number 3. The review response gap. The top 5 businesses across all 5 industries had an average review response rate of 89%. Almost every review, positive or negative, received a response. The bottom 5 averaged 18%. Some of the bottom-ranked businesses had over 100 reviews with 0 responses. Not a single one. One HVAC company had 67 reviews, a 4.6 average rating, and had responded to exactly none of them. They were ranking 9th in their city. Their competitor ranking first, 41 reviews, 4.4 rating, but had responded to 94% of them. Lower rating, fewer reviews, ranking higher, because the response signal is a real ranking factor and almost nobody realizes it. Respond to your reviews. All of them. Even just, "Thank you, we appreciate the kind words," for a positive one. It takes 30 seconds, and it is worth it. Finding number 4. Google posts, almost nobody does it. Of the 50 businesses I audited, only 9 had posted to Google Business Profile in the last 30 days. Of those 9, 7 were in the top-ranked group. This is not a coincidence. Businesses that post regularly show up in rankings more consistently than businesses that do not. The activity signal is real. What is interesting is how low the bar is. 1 post per week. That is it. That is what separated the businesses doing it from the ones that were not. The bottom-ranked businesses? 41 of them had either never posted or had not posted in over 6 months. If you commit to one post per week, just one, you immediately outperform 82% of local businesses on this signal. Finding number 5. The description dead zone. The business description is 750 characters of free SEO real estate directly on your Google listing. Most businesses are not using it. Among the bottom-ranked businesses, 6 had no business description at all. The other 4 had descriptions shorter than 100 characters. Essentially, we provide great service with a website link. Among the top-ranked businesses, all 10 had descriptions longer than 400 characters. All 10 included their service area by name. All 10 listed their primary services specifically. If your description is currently empty, vague, or shorter than 200 characters, rewrite it today. What the top 10% had in common. Across all 5 industries, the businesses ranking in the top 2 positions consistently shared 4 things. 1. Specific primary and multiple secondary categories. 2. Photos uploaded within the last 30 days. 3. Review responses to 80% or more of their reviews. 4. At least one post in the last 30 days. None of the top-ranked businesses were doing anything extraordinary. They were doing the basics but doing them consistently. And that is the insight. This is not about secret knowledge or expensive agencies. It is about showing up consistently on the signals Google measures. The bottom-ranked businesses were not bad businesses. They were doing nothing. Stagnant, unupdated profiles that looked abandoned because they effectively were. Run this same audit on your own listing right now. Search your trade plus your city. Look at who ranks first. Open their profile, check their categories, photo recency, review response rate, and posts. Then look at your own listing. Score the gap. Every gap you find is an opportunity. And based on what I found in this audit, closing even 2 or 3 of these gaps can move you meaningfully up the rankings, because most of your competitors are leaving them open. If you want to audit your own listing right now, Ninja scans your GBP, shows you exactly where your gaps are, and starts fixing them automatically. Link in the description. Subscribe. Tomorrow we are going deep on Google Posts, the free feature that almost nobody is using, and why it matters more than most businesses think.